What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. I got plenty of people coming to me asking me, Jerry, why don't you put out a video? Why don't you defend yourself? Why don't you fight back against all the people that are bashing your new products, right? Bashing your new products. So first of all the people are the same fucking people that bash everything I do. It's not the products, it's me they don't like, okay? It's me they're coming after. It has nothing to do with fucking Gifd Labs, the products whatsoever. They don't like whatever the fuck I'm doing. It doesn't matter whether I make a fucking video about training, nutrition, it does not fucking matter. These people are sitting back, the same little group of people, they're like a little fucking clique now. And trust me guys, the fitness industry has fucking had it with these guys. Trust me, the swirl around now, right, is basically people don't want to do business and deal with these people. And it's getting worse and worse, okay? So it's the same fucking people, and not just doing it to me, they're doing it to other people too. However, they like to be bullies, right? They like to get out there, they like to bully people, try to push them around, get you to fucking say their name back so they can fight with you and make a big thing. Because in all reality, the stuff that they're doing is kind of failing at this point, right? It's really on the decline, and there really isn't much more going than start some more drama. And fucking Jerry's easy to pick on because he's not gonna fight back. And you're right, I'm not gonna fight back. There's a little group of bullies, like less than a handful of these little bullies, and they want so badly to be interacted with that they cannot fucking, it doesn't matter. I could have come out with a fucking bottle of water. They'd have been like, oh my God, Jerry's fucking killing people. It doesn't matter. So defending myself against these idiots makes no fucking sense. So I'm just not gonna do it, but just be aware, it's not all these people. It's the same fucking clique and their little followers that are trying to do this. It's just been that way for a long time now. Like, doesn't matter what I say, fucking, I'm just the biggest asshole, scam artist, douchebag, everything that came along. However, when I see these fucking people, they smile to my face and shake my hand. So that's about to fucking end too. But anyways, so I want to give you guys a little insight and actually talk to the individual that did not want to be involved with this as far as his name, as to why these products are coming out and what's going on, and you know, how did I develop these? How did I come up with these formulas and stuff? So here's the deal. So over the years, what I do is I decide, you know, well, what do I think about this, this, and this? I feel like this product needs to be made, and I'll buy the individual raw ingredients or products like, you know, before I was stocking like 3 different supplements that had the things I wanted in them, and there was other stuff in them. So I would see if I got the effect, and then I would buy the raw ingredients and then test those on myself and my clients and see what the results were, and that's how I basically come up with these formulas. Now, after I come up with these formulas, I got them on paper. Now, I just happen to live in probably the most amazing place. Everybody would argue they live in the most amazing place in the United States, but I live in the place where the government is here, huge businesses are here, and I have access to literally anyone and anything that I want right at my fingertips, because the gym that I belong to has a plethora of people that are, that the average person that, you know, lives somewhere else in the country wouldn't have, okay? So for example, we have professional athletes. We have professional athletes that their trainers are there. We have doctors, we have lawyers, and I'm talking about a slander lawyer. The trademark lawyer that did my trademark for GIFD is in my gym. He's a friend of mine. We have lawyers that do pharmaceutical rep things. We have lawyers that do fucking everything there pretty much, right? We have doctors, we have chiropractors, we have chemists, okay? I'm gonna get back to that in a second. We have famous political people, actual people that are on TV and stuff that people, I don't know who they are, but when I have clients that come, they're like, oh my God, that's so-and-so from fucking the news. I don't know who the fuck they are, I have no idea, but these people are there. We have, you know, actors and actresses that come in that are famous people that don't want to be bothered at other gyms that come in. Like, all of this is going on at this fucking one little fucking hub that I train my clients at. Now, I'm going to get back to the chemist part. Now, I mentioned him before, and I've never mentioned his name. He actually works at NIH, and his thing is, he doesn't really give a fuck about the fitness industry. He doesn't care, and he's like, I don't want to fucking get involved with this shit, but yes, I'll help you because I've known him for quite a while. So I put up a video before about the androgen receptor and how he said there are receptors that are not androgen receptors, that are overflow receptors, okay? That, let's say somebody took 10,000 milligrams of testosterone, they just loaded it, right? The androgen receptor is only going to take so much of that and bind to, right? Then the rest of the androgen is going to turn into testosterone, DHT, but there are these receptors before that happens that are not androgen receptors that will accept that androgen and use it like an androgen receptor. Therefore, the ultra or extra sensitivization of the receptors, that theory is technically false. However, these other receptors make it appear that way, okay? And what they study is metabolic stress and metabolism. This is NIH. They study a lot of things. But another one of my clients, perfect example, was a neuroscientist. She studied the brain and she was at NIH, okay? Another one of my clients, one of the top project managers at Adobe. Another one of my clients in the FBI. Like, I can't explain to you guys what access we have here and how lucky I am to have these people around me. So I come up with the formulas, I use them for a little while, I take them to this individual, right? There was a couple that I took to him and I said, what do you think about these? And he said, well, this will work because of that, and this won't work because of that. And we did a study like this on this, but there's no literature, he goes, because it was never published. But we were trying to find out due to the metabolic stress. It's just amazing to have him, I don't want to say at my disposal, because that's not true. Like, I mean, that's not how it is, but it's amazing to be able to sit down with an actual chemist who's not in the fitness industry, who knows nothing about supplements, but knows about these individual compounds. And if he doesn't, he'll go look them up and find out some information about them and ask the other scientists or chemists or whatever at NIH what they think about this, and comes back and gives me that information. So although the ideas and formulas are mine, when they finally get to market, what may not have worked or didn't make any sense is now gone, because I've already run it through this chemist who's an actual chemist to be like, this is why it wouldn't work, or you wouldn't want to do this because you'd have to take too much of it and that would cause stomach upset, etc., etc. And he also knows how to combine ingredients in lesser amounts to get a synergistic effect, so a compounded effect by putting these things together. L-carnitine on its own, not the biggest, greatest effect. L-carnitine stacked with something else like whatever other fat burner that's in there that maybe compounds what the L-carnitine does, you now have a compounded effect. You add another compounded effect. So it doesn't just make sense. The stuff is actually out there. Like the literature is out there, the data is out there, the things that explain how this stuff works is out there, but combining them is not. And for anyone out there to bust my balls about it, all these products that these motherfuckers out there hooping and hollering about that they make themselves have never, once, ever in the history of the world been fucking studied together as a combination. There are motherfuckers out there putting out stim fat burners with so many fucking stims on there that no fucking research in their right mind would ever do, because it's dangerous. It doesn't fucking help the goddamn public. It doesn't help anybody. Then I'm never going to do a study on DMAA with fucking 400 milligrams of caffeine, with fucking Yohimbe, with that other fucking thing that is like DMAA, the DHMA or whatever the fuck it is. There's products with all of that in it. There's no fucking scientist that would combine those in a combination and do a study on that like that, on top of the other shit they throw in there, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. So now here you have companies that not only are throwing together fat burners with so many stims on them that it's fucking dangerous, but they don't even know the fucking effects of them. They just throw them fucking together. I don't know if they're working with a chemist or not, but if they are working with a chemist or somebody, they probably would know that you probably shouldn't shove all that shit together. It hasn't been studied. Nobody knows what the fuck is going to happen. So they're basically putting out a product to you that really has no fucking research behind it whatsoever. Each individual ingredient has it. However, combined together, there's no fucking research on what those do together and what the synergy is. There's no fucking research. So for them to hoop and holler about me and what I'm doing, they do the same fucking thing, except they're doing it with dangerous compounds that fucking could hurt somebody. For instance, I just saw an individual the other day. He took 2 scoops of this pre-workout because it said 1 to 2 scoops. 2 scoops was 600 milligrams of caffeine. What the fuck? There are products out there that are dosing fucking things at 600 milligrams of caffeine and telling people to take it. And then it just blows my mind. And this comes from one of those individuals that likes to make fun of me, right? So I'm sitting there going, there's individuals that like to make fun of me, and for whatever reason, I don't know why it turned out this way, but these people will put out every supplement known to fucking mankind to make money, and they'll tell you, I'm in it to make money. They will tell you straight out, I'm in it to make money. Money, money, money. They'll tell you to your face that that's what they're doing. They'll put out every single thing, and they'll promote products that when they're finally called on it saying that they fucking don't work, or there's no studies, or there's nothing behind it, they actually back off away from the company and say, well, it's just this anyway, so you might as well fucking take it. It's like you've been promoting a fucking company for a fucking year, wearing their fucking shirts, going to their shit, and now you're like saying, well, it's just this, so don't worry about it. You knew it didn't work, and you told me to my face that it worked. You sold it to me. You sold me the fucking product and told me it worked. So for people to be talking shit to me or talking shit about me, these little fucking handful of ring-ding fucking retards, bottom line is, guys, there's always going to be fucking adversity, right? There's always going to be negativity, and it's very easy for the general public to discern now. Like, it's very easy. When somebody reads it online, they don't automatically go, oh, fucking, oh my God, did you hear about this? They go, well, that's interesting, and they start looking into it more themselves. And what I want you to look into GIFD Labs. I want you to fucking study this stuff. I want you to look in deeper about the ingredients and stuff and go, what the fuck? Because I didn't put anything in there that there's no research on. I didn't put anything in there that's like fucking, well, this is dumb, nobody fucking likes it. It was definitely an eye-opening experience to see when I moved from Primeval Labs to doing my own thing. The people that supported me then, that are competitive in the supplement industry, Now we're acting a little bit differently. Now have a different tune. I don't think that they expected me to get it off the ground. I don't think they expected me to make a go of it. I don't think they expected people to pay as attention to it as much as they are. And I don't think they expected any I don't want to say static, but any noise about it whatsoever. And here we are, you know, we have places like Stack 3D doing reviews, etc. And, you know, it just dropped. You know, I think they're not looking too kindly on this, because bottom line is anybody that's going to take a piece of the market share from them, they're going to get pissed. You know, that's just how it is. And I formulated the product specifically to not compete with other people's shit. You know, that's I don't want to compete because I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I don't do the same shit. Like, why make this fat burner if there's already one out there? It doesn't make any fucking sense, right? But what they do is try to outdo each other by adding more fucking milligrams. They don't even know what the fuck is going on. They just, well, I got 10 more milligrams of mine. I got 50 more milligrams of mine. It's like, that's how they're trying to outdo each other, and that's not what I'm going to get caught up in. It's not what I'm about. So, in closing, guys, I absolutely appreciate you guys chiming in about the negativity. I mean, it's been happening before the products came. The products are just something else for them to target, but here's the deal. You can't stop me. You can't knock me down and keep me down. You push me down, I'll get back up. You cannot stop what is happening right now. You just can't. And you can fight it all you want, and I welcome it, because in the end, when all the fucking, the swirling is done and the storm is done and all the fucking bullshit is done, bottom line is I'm still going to be here doing my thing, and it doesn't fucking matter what anybody thinks, likes, or doesn't like. That's just how it is. And the people that support me, thank you. Thank you. I can't express to you enough the support that I've had in the last 2 weeks since the products actually dropped. I mean, it's been ongoing because it's been like 12 weeks since we started the company, etc. But the last couple of weeks since the company launched, thank you. That's all I can say. I would love to come to your house and fucking bake you a cake, each and every one of you, because that's how happy and fulfilled that I am right now at this point. And the negativity comes, but you guys got to understand, you know, when you're seeing the negativity, look at the positivity that's like this and the negativity that's like this. Like, there has to be that negativity to balance out that positivity. There has to be. Without the negativity, you don't really know the positivity. Without light, there is no dark. Or without dark, there is no light. You have to have these things to balance it out. And, I mean, Rich Piano with his products, CT Fletcher with his products, these guys who really fucking changed the game had all this shit going, and it was the same fucking people that were fucking with them that are now fucking with me. And what's interesting is, Rich Piano's no longer here. CT's had a heart transplant, so they're like, we can't fuck with him anymore. So they literally look for the next person to fuck with, and that's never going to end. It's me today. Tomorrow it's going to be someone else. It's just how it is, guys. And at this point, I can say I'm honored to have the fucking negativity and the bullshit going, because that means that they're putting me up there with them. You know, they're no longer fucking looking. They're looking at me as a fan and an equal, because they're out there trying to stop me from what I'm doing. That's what's going on. It's not to help you guys. Trust me, they don't give a fuck. There's a lot more shit they could be doing to help you guys. They don't give a fuck. But when somebody starts doing something that makes them feel uneasy about themselves, that's when they attack. And that's where we're at now, so I can just take that fucking negativity, eat that shit with a spoon, and keep moving on. BioStrengthTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com is the log. It's a fucking moving on bicep, and we are out.